As a kid, me and the family would always drive to Poland from the UK for the holidays. My friends found this idea to be crazy and laughed. The older I get, the idea crazy changes and is usually shaped by personal experiences, friends and family. One day I told myself that driving 2,000 kilometers is no longer crazy and a new challenge has to be made. That's when I decided to cycle and experience an adventure of a lifetime. And yes, people found this idea to be crazy too.
Little break, crouching, hiding, got some shelter from the trees, put a waterproof thing to cover my stuff, and it's raining. British weather. Hopefully I leave the rain behind as soon as I get on that ferry. Still got more than enough time, hopefully, to make it for the ferry for 11 PM. But I've got to be there at 10 and it's 3 PM now, but there's no rush for now. Panic mode hasn't hit in. But sometimes, yeah, you just gotta wait it out. Wait until it stops raining. And then carry on. Got this. Okay. Slightly better now. All the dark clouds are that way. Not sure if that's the direction I'm going in, but it's not too bad. Not bad. Awesome, thank you, cheers.
Showered, dressed, time to go to bed. There's still people downstairs like just drinking, eating, having like a blast, and I'm just so glad I'm just in my room now, tucked away, ready for tomorrow. So yeah, day 2 tomorrow, cycling through Holland. I heard a lot of good things. Sweet dreams, everyone.
Goedemorgen, het is nu 6:30 lokale tijd. Ons tastrestaurant aan de voorzijde van dek 9 is nu geopend.
Oh wow, I see why Holland is considered to be a cyclist's paradise. Gravel, flat, amazing cycle paths, no hills, beautiful weather, slight breeze. Oh, I wish this is what it was like till the end. But I know it's not. I think Holland is the best it gets when it comes to cycling. And unfortunately, that's the first country that I'm going to be cycling through. And then it's mostly going to be Germany. So I'm going to try and embrace it, embrace this terrain as much as I can. And I don't really want to cycle that fast. But I can't be cycling too slow as well, because there's a long, long way to go. To buy a new saddle. Gonna get rid of this one, this rubbish one. I'm gonna buy this one. Much better. Nice. Made it to the campsite. Really nice campsite. I'm gonna order some pizza. I'm gonna spoil myself with some good food. Oh, and it's raining heavy. I've ordered a pizza as well, and it's pouring down the rain. My tent's right there. I'm glad I'm done cycling for today, but I'm still getting a bit wet here. For those that aren't keen to camp, especially when it's raining, you can always deliver pizza to your house and reward yourself with some nice Italian pizza. I don't care it's raining. All I care about is this. Bit of a late start again today. It's 10 AM. It was raining all night and it rained up until like 7, 8. My tent's a bit wet, mostly the bottom, so I've got a little tip: use your dirty boxes and just wipe it down. Gotta adapt, but yeah. Oh, thank you. Or
You need milk, sugar?
Nah, it's okay. I think. Nah, I'll be fine. Healthy. Oh, biscuit. Every morning when I wake up, the bottom of my tent is usually quite wet with all the condensation and moisture in the air from the grass overnight. So that's one little drawback. So usually every morning when I wake up, just gotta dry up my tent using the sun as much as I can before I head off. Wiped it down with some tissues, but yeah, I'm gonna wait until it dries up a bit, have some coffee, free coffee on the house before I embark to Germany today. Oh, and I get a nice little cow. Cheers to you. We have arrived to Germany. There we go, German flag. This is where it begins. Holland was just a little warm-up. Made some friends. Day 8 finished. Oh, worst day by far. Google Maps let me down. I had to cycle through some like off the beaten path through a park. It was so hilly today. There's moments where you go downhill, you feel wind in your hair, in your helmet, and you're loving life. And then there's times where there's these big hills and you've got to push your bike. It was Sunday, all shops, cafes were closed. I was hungry, I was thirsty. Sunday in Germany and everything is shut. It's a ghost town. Oh, I even lost my phone. My phone dropped. I had to trace my footsteps back to find it. Luckily I did. Oh, I'm so glad to see the campsite over there. So hilly today. Did way less than I was supposed to, but sometimes, you know, you've got to account these sort of days when embarking on adventures like this. It can't be smooth sailing every day, can it? There has to be some sort of surprise, some sort of tough episode of your trip. So I'm just glad day 8 has come to an end, and hopefully I'll set camp soon and have something to eat maybe. Just arrived at the campsite, 120 kilometers today in scorching heat. The worst part is now I've got to set up everything, shower, and then go eat. I wish I could just arrive to a ready-made camp. Google Maps it let me down. It took me through some route which wasn't a route, and I had to walk through a forest. Then I had to come back. I lost like half an hour, and I had 32 kilometers on my GPS, and now it's showing me 40 kilometers. So I lost half an hour, and I've got to do an additional 8 because the route maps told me about doesn't exist. So it went through like a forest. It's supposed to be an easy day, and yet I've got this. Oh. What can you do? Just eat. Just got some free coffee from my next door neighbours. This is what camping's all about. This is the last straight, and this road, if I keep going for the next 2 kilometers, it's going to take me to Poland. So Poland is there in the distance. Germany, I can finally slowly start saying goodbye to you. You've been good. More difficult than Holland. Holland was lovely, it was flat. It took me 3 days to cycle through Holland. And Germany, it was much more hilly, and it took me over a week to cycle across Germany. So yeah, now soon we're going to start the 3rd leg of this trip, Poland. I made it to Poland, Polska, and that bridge marked the border crossing. So if it weren't for this, then I wouldn't have known that I just crossed the border. But yeah, that bridge marks the crossing, and we've got to keep on going. But we did it. First checkpoint done. Poland, we have arrived. Super happy, super happy. Finally. Oj tak, niespodzianki się zdarzają na takich trasach, niestety.
Dostaniesz od nas wlepę firmową.
O no, to super. Ale bez niespodzianek taka podróż straciłaby wartość. Panowie pomogli. Damy radę, damy radę. Do Zako zajechać. Okay, so obviously, you know, I'm doing this trip because we used to drive by car to Poland ever since I was a kid. So, you know, one day I thought to myself, why not make it a bit more, even more absurd? Instead of driving to Poland, why not cycle to Poland? And that's what I'm doing now. And the funny thing is, timing. My parents, my family, they left England yesterday morning, and they've just crossed the border, Polish border, just like not long ago. And we're gonna meet up for some coffee and some food in Legnica. And I'm sort of trying to race them there see who arrives in Legnica first, me or them. I've got 20 kilometers left. Well, it's just funny how it's taken me 2 weeks to get here and it took them over a day. I'm definitely going to appreciate transportation in the form of cars, trains and buses once this journey's over. But yeah, let's keep on pushing. Wow, this is actually crazy.
No.
No, kurwa. I decided to share my tent, my home, with my sister for the night. And she was farting all night. Oh, na razie. Bye bye. Okay, time to go. Said bye to my family. Wrocław is our next stop. First flat tire. Wow. It had to happen. It had to happen. Day 17 of my trip on the road. I feel like the universe planned day 17 to be a test day, to test Damien's patience, right? I've been cycling along this road for a few kilometers now next to these train tracks, and it's been raining on and off. The pace is very slow right now, very bumpy. So I don't know how long it's going to take until I reach my next destination, Opole, which is 70 kilometers from now. But if this keeps up, if this terrain keeps up, then it's not looking good. But I've just got to be patient in these moments, not lose composure, because eventually this will end and there'll be a better route. But obviously right now it's gone from worse to even worse. But yeah, just got to keep it slow, take it slow, I mean, and keep pedaling as slow as I have to, but eventually I will reach my end point. Day 19 on the road. I didn't take much videos today. I was just super tired and I'm just so tired. So I didn't video anything while cycling today. My leg is starting to hurt a bit, like right there. Look, a bit. It started hurting yesterday. But the good news is today should be my last night at a campsite in this home of mine. That's been my home for the last nearly 3 weeks. And tomorrow we should hopefully arrive to Zakopane. 105 kilometers left. I'm gonna try and smash it tomorrow. And see you tomorrow for the last time. Last day tomorrow. To Zakopane. No energy, so I can't. Too tired to make this exciting. So see you tomorrow. Peace. First glimpse of Tatra Mountains, everyone. 38 kilometers until we reach Zakopane, and that view is motivating me right now. 20 days later, everyone, and guess what? We have arrived in Zakopane. Wow. Yeah. It was crazy. It's hard to describe it in words, but all these days cycling and I have made it. Wow. I need to process this. I can't believe it's finished. But we've made it! Ugh! Let's go! Kilometer